guys, in this video I'm just gonna sort of stream me doing a bunch of reporting on the mobile app so you can just kind of watch some of the features here. So we'll going into my gallery, missing cover plate, and there was no GFI protection, so we can go under electrical. And I should clarify, this is a report that I've already done. I'm already finished. I've done a bunch of it as I went, and now I'm just kind of doing a bunch of it on the mobile app rather than on the computer, because in some ways it's just faster and easier. So let's see, receptacle covers were missing. We're going to go into branch wiring. We're going to hit numerous repairs needed because there was a lot wrong. That's why I didn't report on these earlier. And then what you can do is just start attaching the pictures. So I can scroll through my whole thing looking for electrical stuff, my whole gallery here. It's a loose light, open junction box, needs a extension ring, open wiring. Let's see, open wiring, abandoned wiring. Let's see. These are all going into that comment now. Inadequate GFI protection is this one, but I'm going to actually save that one for a different spot. Let's see. Other wiring stuff do we have? Smokies I'm going to put someplace else. Here's a video of a short. I'm going to put that in. I had a question about that red switch. So, okay, I think that does it. So then we're going to go in here and see how a bunch of these are captioned now. And I can add some captions. Loose light in the garage attic interface. Open junction box in the garage likely requires an extension ring. Exposed wiring noted to a light in the garage. This light is missing a proper junction box, period. Coiled up and abandoned wire noted in the garage. See how fast this is. So now when I get back to the office, I'm just going to hit my bullet to caption feature, and I just probably put in 10 different wiring comments right there, all under one thing. Now I did want to add, there was I like often using my GFI comment inconsistent with modern standards. So I'm going to put this in, and we will go and add that GFI. Where was it? It was the laundry room. We'll go put that in. I already have that caption, so I'm done with that. All right, let's see what else we got in the mobile app. They didn't trim out this door very well, so we will go to exterior siding and trim. Already got a bunch of stuff filled out, but let's just write a custom comment here. The man door to the garage on the north side of the building seems to have been added after the original build, period. This was never well led into the siding, comma, so there are large gaps between the siding and the trim, period. Repair here as needed with caulk or different trim for a proper reveal here, period. That's right. So let's put in So also under siding and trim, paint and stain. Paint job needed. Probably just call it recommended maintenance. This wasn't that bad, mostly because the house had really nice roof overhangs protecting it. So I have a few pictures of paint needed. Somewhere in here I thought I had like trim up on the roof. There we go. So we got a few pictures of that. So boom, house needs to be painted. It does say specific examples, so. Paint failure was noted on the fascia trim above the roofline. The paint is faded and incomplete in multiple places around the house. Alright, so we captioned those. What else do we got? This is the AC compressor. It was really cold today, so I was not testing the AC system. So we'll go to cooling and heat pumps. There was an air conditioner present. It was a carrier data plate shown. There you go. We got the data plate in there. It was an air sourced cooling system. It was 3 tons. It was electric. What was the date on this? Let's see, 2018. Pretty new. It was actually 2.5 tons. So we'll change that to 2.5 tons. Too cold to test AC, sitting right there. Boom, there's my comment. I'll just put that in. I don't think I'll have a picture for it. Heating and cooling distribution was present. It was forced air ducts. And I will, when I get back to the office, I'll use thermal images. So I'm going to put that in. Thermal images show ducts working. So might as well do that while I'm here. Let's go up to the heating system. We'll just get this done. Natural gas. So as soon as I hit gas forced air furnace, I'm going to get my heat exchanger limitation. Carrier. 60,000 BTUs, 2018. No recent service records were noted. Basic servicing recommended. Boom. So gas, forced air, I could change that to propane or electric, but it's gas, which is what I want. Let's go down to where the gas furnace is. I got a video of the gas furnace running. So there's my video. Here's the data plate. I was recommending a drain pan under it. They didn't do that. It's in a finished location. The filter was super dirty, so we're going to recommend a servicing. They had taped shut the little safety switch. I didn't caption that. The safety switch for the blower fan cabinet at the gas forced air furnace has been taped shut, period. This has disabled this safety device, period. The electrostatic filter was very dirty and needs to be completely cleaned, period. So recommended servicing, and again, eventually we'll have this on the mobile, but when I get back on my computer, I need to put my colon there and dump all these pictures, all the photo captions into that comment. So I'll have a few minutes of work to do when I get back into the office. All right, so there's rodent bait stations, so let's get that filled in. We're gonna go to rodents and some signs. Rodent bait stations noted on the exterior. I'm working for a buyer here, so inquire with the seller. Due diligence item. Boom, boom. There we go. All right, the next thing was the chimney. So let's go to jump back to the beginning to where my roofing is. Where are you, roofing? There you are. Chimneys. Present, masonry chimney, flue liner present, not visible. We're going to recommend a level 2 inspection. I did have a gas insert, but worried about cracks and stuff in this thing. And I'm just going to write a custom comment for this. Chimney was a major concern. This building has an old masonry block chimney on the north side, period. The chimney was in poor condition. Cracking and spalling block was noted, period. How about cracks and spalling block were noted? So it's hard dictating. I also noted signs of seepage between the roof and the chimney, period. Currently, this chimney is servicing an old and inefficient gas log fireplace, period. One option in the long term would be to remove this chimney and replace the gas fireplace with a direct vent gas insert, period. I recommend additional inspection of this masonry chimney by a qualified general contractor or chimney sweep, period. Implement repairs or updates as recommended, period. That's good for now. I'll probably end up editing that a little bit. It's hard to speak comments perfectly, but you can get a lot of it in so quick. Here, I'm putting in all these pictures now. And I think I got a few more when I was up on the roof. There's no cricket. So we can go look at this comment. Now I got all my pictures in. High moisture meter readings in the eaves next to the chimney indicate localized moisture control problems. Damaged and spalling brick were noted at the masonry chimney, period. Cracks were noted on the masonry chimney. Again, I might clean that up a little bit later in the office, but boy, pretty quick getting a lot of this done. All right, what other pictures do I got? You can see how we're starting to crank through them. There was a lot of stuff here, and I had a bunch of people with me during the inspection. Crawl space vents blocked by organic debris. So let's go down to crawl space. I haven't done anything in that. I crawled this space. It gives me a little limitation. Had good access. Plastic vapor barrier, exterior wall vents, organic debris obstructing vents. That's what I wanted. So let's get the picture of that. That's good. Posts and footings were standard. Positive connections missing at footings for a typical old house. There it is. That's the picture I want. We'll put that one in. Positive connections were noted between the posts and the beams, period. Positive connections were missing at the base of the posts, between the posts and the footings, period. Man, you just fly with this app. Let's see. I go all over the place, but I'm trying to just show you how, I don't know, I just see what pictures are close and have fun with it. If I were more organized, I'd probably just stay in one section. Notice the white tells you where we haven't been. Exterior window frames were clad. Exterior, there was one metal framed window. There weren't really any decks, so that's always great. Roof. Walked roof. It was a hip roof, architectural grades. I'm guessing this roof was, call it 10 to 12 years old. It was not an overlay. Might have been 8 to 10 years old. Composition roof, tune-up repairs needed. I'm going with localized failure. There's a bunch of stuff going on here. And again, we'll clean this up at the office, but let's just get a bunch of our pictures in. That's actually a furnace picture I need to put in. Look, there's a chimney picture, so we'll do those. But you'll see I got some pictures coming up here. There was skylight leaks there and there. And that's kind of why there's repairs needed on a roof that's not that old. Alright. So I got all my pictures. Now I'm going to caption them real quick. Drip edge flashings were noted at roof termination points, period. This is good. These are now required, period. Extensive moss buildup was noted, period. Clean all moss off the roof to ensure reliable drainage off the roof. This low slope roof presents an area that is vulnerable to leaks, period. Prior leaks were noted inside, period. Please see the interior chapter, period. Signs of Alright. So we'll kind of move on. We gotta see how quickly you can do a lot of stuff here, and you're adding like really specific detail, which I think is so cool. There were a million skylights here. I'm just going to report under the roof. It's possible, I actually think it was a condensation issue, but I'm going to put it under the roof. Seamless aluminum gutters. Gutters were actually doing pretty well there. What else do we have in our gallery here? These two pictures are of the crawl space access. So we'll go back to crawl space access. So it's just a general limitation or a note about crawl spaces. This picture shows the access point under the addition, period. This picture shows the crawl space access point under the older part of the house. Localized wood decay, so rot and access hatch, wood decay and access door. Sorry, I'm on a ferry. That's what you hear in here. See the door to the older side of the house, period. Please note that the access door to the newer addition seems to have been recently rebuilt. Boom. Alright. A little bit of seepage at the gutter. It wasn't not too bad. I almost always make an arborist note when there's big trees around. I think I have that in already, but we'll go to my trees section. Arborist, you already made the note, I just got to get the picture attached. There's that guy, and let's get that last picture for the chimney. We'll go to the roof. There we are, roof, chimney. There it is. Cool. What other pictures do we got? We'll do this laundry room real quick. That's kind of easy. There's my laundry washer. I already put in a comment that I didn't test the washer. Let's see. Let's add a moisture alarm note. I love that. All right. Sorry. Keep working on this here to show you. We'll keep showing you stuff. This picture here that I want to do shows an addition that was done. So I'm going to go under structure. And we haven't filled anything out here, so let's fill it out. Foundation was 30% not visible. Seismic protection, it's older. Some signs noted. There's a crawl space, slab on the garage, poured concrete. Wall framing was not visible. 2x4 wall sheathing not visible. Floor framing was car decking and girders. Subfloor was not visible. Car decking. Ceiling framing not visible. Let's see. I think structural modifications noted. That's what I want. We will add that. Let's put the pictures in. So this is just showing the addition that was done. So I'm recommending they inquire about permits and stuff for what was done. Cool. Let's go under roof. Got something I wanted to talk about there. I've got a really cool thing built out that's quick. This is partly thanks to Scriber. Scott had a great call. Let's see, where did I put this? Monitor tricky spots on roof. The bump out at the kitchen shows evidence of prior leaks in the ceiling, period. This is a tricky spot here where the roof goes to low slope, period. This is basically just saying that they've done some remodels to create a tricky spot. So, got that one done. Let's see, soffit vents were all blocked. So we'll go to attic. And attic access. I crawled this attic space. This was 2x8 framing. It was plywood. We did have some condensation signs. Leading edge. So let's get some of these. Boom, boom. And then there's a second place we got up into the attic. Alright, so that's just some mold-like stuff in the attic. Further evaluate. Attic insulation was fiberglass. Could have been more than R30 because of all the storage they had up in the attic. Soffit vents, ridge vents. Soffit vents, obstructed screens. See how quickly, once you really know where stuff is, you just start flying through all this. I'm moving that to recommended maintenance.
All right.
Alright guys, so sorry for just kind of the choppy video, but it's hard to record videos on your phone. But I thought this would just give kind of a nice overview of using the mobile app. I hope it was helpful, and please let us know if you have any questions. We keep improving the mobile app every day. Alright, thanks for watching.